Anderson draws Jordan out. Watch it. Big, nice play.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia, here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by Mutombo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Sixers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Spot to start.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. It's your boy Sixers fan for life. We got
DJ.
Jenny from the block. We got Big Berg and myself. So on the night that we shoot worse than them from the field, shoot worse than them from the perimeter,
Yeah.
get out rebounded, we
Yeah.
just managed to steal one.
Yep.
We just managed to steal one. That was a great effort. We were down the majority of the game. They
Down
pulled through,
16,
they
they won.
fought, and we stole one. We stole one. That was a great win. That was a great win.
It definitely was. One of my concerns was happening early, then it just dissipated, and we just started, playing team ball. And big guy had 7 assists again. Embiid is getting assists in his last 4 games. Like his game is elevating to something else that I've been begging for the longest.
Who and Sims, who played defense? I saw 4 of the starters play good defense tonight. 4 of them.
Here we go.
'Cause the one guy that was rolling donuts, best thing he did all game was that late foul with like 30 seconds left on the clock. Yeah.
I thought it was a good game. I don't think it was a great game. I think that my issue was the ball sticking and it like using up too much of the time clock at the end of the game when they should have been like moving faster and trying to get buckets.
That's what Embiid brings.
Yeah, he does.
That changes with him on the court.
Yeah, Sheik, listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Horses don't have 9 lives, and I already beat that horse up. So, nobody is listening. Everybody, for some reason, think this guy is the best thing since sliced bread. I don't see it. I'm not convinced. I'm gonna keep talking my ish until the man is gone. I don't care who like it. I don't care who don't like me over it. I'm not gonna lose no sleep if I lose friends over not liking PJ Tucker. People were confusing me for wishing an injury on him when I was just happy that I don't have to see him on the floor for the rest of the game. That's the big difference. But whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it might just be a liability. In games like this.
Listen, all jokes aside, this game was not supposed to be close. This man give us 7 points. We don't have to play to the last second. We dribbling the ball out there at the end. We don't get 7 points from this man. Nothing. We don't get nothing.
But he didn't shoot at all, did he?
I don't think he
Not
did.
at all. That's how
That's
bad
what I
he
was
is.
talking about before the game.
He's not even confident in his own shot.
He gets the
He
ball.
didn't
and
even
he
have a
passes
shot.
it. Gets the ball.
I
and
can say that
passes
much. They pay a lot of attention to him for whatever reason. I don't know.
I
But
don't either. I think
he
maybe they're
rarely
just
got an
trying to
open
build his
three on that
confidence.
baseline. Something he's notorious for. Something that's going to help us in the playoffs, according to the.
Things is bad when Korkmaz come off the bench and gives you more points than this guy.
2 with his 2.
At least it's more than 0.
Yep. But y'all keep talking to me about Korkmaz.
Korkmaz is not as much of a liability to me as some. You're not alone with the way you think, Phil, Jen, but I don't know. Korkmaz is just
Yeah.
That's
I'm
he
with
has
you.
more
I'm with-
positives than negatives.
and sense. This is the biggest thing. This is the whole point
Exactly.
of the
Oh, yeah.
argument, of the bashing of the man, of everything, is
Can't
why
say
you
it,
don't
play it,
shave
play.
off some of his minutes. Give it to Montrez. We've been saying this for the longest. Nobody listening to us. Like, I don't
No,
ridiculous.
the man didn't even. Did he even dress? I mean, he didn't play second.
Hey, listen,
didn't
I
play one
posted
second.
during the game. Is Montrez hurt?
No,
With
he's
a
not hurt.
1,000 question marks after it. I'm like, what's wrong with Rivers, man?
I don't
Oh,
understand.
Smitty, I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, Shake Milton is playing out of his
G4.
mind.
Shake's
Oh,
great, man.
I gotta
He's
tip
doing
my hat off
great.
to that kid. He's playing out of his mind.
Been
He-
defending him from day one. I
listen,
said
he's
nasty.
doing his job, filling in
Yes.
for Tyrese
Sufficient.
Maxey,
He
and I
sure
gotta
is.
applaud that.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what I told you before. I think he's just more versatile than Maxey. I won't say he's better. I won't say he's more effective, but he's versatile, more versatile in a way that'll benefit us if he can get some time, man. He earned a minimum of 15 minutes a game. He really did. So you had to try to figure out some kind of way to make that happen.
Absolutely.
Give Melton his props, but Shake is more effective than Melton.
No, but Melton does very good at controlling the basketball. He takes care of the basketball. That's number one. I like that. He don't turn the ball over too much.
True. And we don't need a shooter. I really don't feel like we need a shooter. That's been the rhetoric for a long time. We got to get some shooters. We have shooters. You just got to rotate the ball, and when them dudes is open, they can make shots.
Look at this.
And
look at
thank
this.
you, Kate, for limiting the bang bangs tonight. I was pretty
man.
glad about that.
It was one point when Holiday hit his 1,003, man. You would have thought he was on the Sixers. But I'm not even going to go in on her. Y'all know my sentiments towards her. Like, oh, my goodness. Like, a Toyota commercial. She make it sound like the Sixers won the championship.
They go a fun fact for you. Brought to you by Ant Sims. Last 6 games for Shake, 50% from the field and 3-point line.
Yeah, that's
So
major.
if you didn't know, now you know.
That's major. He earned himself a minimum of 15 points. Minutes a game. Now Maxey and Harden going to come back. Well, Embiid is back. I know it's only one game, and I'll see how we go against Cleveland.
I think
I think he getting acclimated to
Harden comes back before Maxey.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't been on during a win since the Nets game, so I haven't been able to give my flowers to anybody. So tonight, I would like to give my flowers to the one person who was really focused on those boards tonight. We still ended up regressing and getting below 40, which is unfortunate. But Tobias Harris had 10 boards and 24 points. A little double for
Nice.
for Mr. Consistency. That was
Yeah.
pretty. He was really aggressive getting those rebounds. So flowers to you, Mr. Harris.
You know we hate stealing other people's answers and picks and all that stuff, but I gotta go with the same man because I picked him for my bold prediction for 25 points, and he left me 1 point shy with a double. So he exceeded my expectations, and I'm gonna applaud him for that. So go ahead, Toby. You got it.
Yeah, well, since y'all stole him, because that's what I was thinking, I give it to Embiid, man, for coming back and not just disrupting. You know, we maintain with him in there. It's kind of ugly early, and he still had some moments when he was like way past the 3-point line, man, like with his hands off of the ball. But overall, man, he had a pretty decent game to come back. 37 assists and 8 rebounds. But his kudos is for his 7 assists. That's what he's been doing lately, and we're gonna benefit from that.
Absolutely.
Instinctive passes, not last minute desperation passes. He getting the ball and hot potatoing it to the baseline for a shot. I'm loving that from Embiid.
Listen, anytime Embiid can flirt with a triple double, you gotta give him props for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like Embiid won us that game because he was in the fourth quarter. He had 10 points in the fourth quarter, and they were just behind most of the game, or up for a second. But I think Embiid really won that game in the fourth quarter, and it would have been a big fat zero for all of us for the over under if he hadn't gotten to the line that last time.
Yeah, well,
Gotten that 30th point.
you look at this box score, and we won this game on that free throw line.
Yeah.
We only missed 2 free throws.
Do you have
out of 18 attempts, we made 16 free throws, and that was key. That was big right there because that was part of it at the end there when we was on the stripe so much.
nice? Do you have access to all the box score, like as far as turnovers?
Yeah, I do. We won that battle as well. They had 19, we had 12.
Okay.
So that was another thing. That was my key to the game where I said we got to limit those turnovers.
One of mine too.
I was on point today. Let's
There you
go.
was.
Oh,
All the
yeah.
rebounds didn't.
Somebody's
So-
bold prediction was 17 trips or 17 free throws for Embiid. He came close enough. He
Came
got
close, yeah. He was
13.
12 for 13 from the line, man. Got to get that big man props, man.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
Donovan
especially
Mitchell.
when
Listen,
you're
they
losing the
shot
whole game,
45% from
and-
3. They shot 50% from the field overall. That wasn't bad. Like they played
Not
to
bad
win,
at all.
but
Mhm.
we wasn't having it. I'm telling you, we stole this win from them. When you look at their percentages and everything, we stole this one.
Definitely,
23
that was their
assists.
game- That was definitely their game to lose. And they did. So that took us above them in the standings. So we must be in like 5th or something now.
We are in 5th. Good call.
Moving on up to the
5th, and we only like 2 games out of being in 3rd, or 1 at this point.
With the 3-game win streak right now. How about that?
It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too shabby. I don't know who
Considering.
our next opponents are. I think we play
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Our
You got
next
Cleveland
opponent
next.
is Cleveland,
And
which is,
Cleveland's doing pretty well. I mean, we beat them in the preseason, but
yeah, they sitting up there.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Looks like we are real close to the Pacers, who I don't know how they're in 4th place, but whatever.
Yeah, we're tied actually with them, to be honest with you.
yeah.
So
So we got
the
Cleveland.
Pacers, Cleveland, Milwaukee, and Boston ahead of us.
Are we all on the road for those?
No. I mean in the standings.
Yeah.
Oh.
Our next games are Cleveland and the Grizzlies, Rockets. All road games. Then we got the Lakers at home, the Hornets at home. That's the next 5.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
We got 3 road games coming up.
We got 3 road games. We're going on a road trip.
We're going to Cleveland, we're going to Memphis, and we're
And
going
Houston.
to Houston.
So
And
I'm
then-
gonna guess that Harden's not gonna come back until after this road trip. That would be my guess.
Yo, but we're home after this road trip. We're home for 7 games.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Some winnable games too. Well, that's to be determined, but I'm feeling all right. How about y'all?
Dude,
'Cause we
you're
could have
supposed
easily
to-
been in a
listen.
slump.
No, you're supposed to feel all right when we win.
I know. I'm just saying, like overall, like about the team, not just about the win, but just about moving forward. I'm not like as worried as I thought I was going to be with 3 starters out. Well, 2 now. I'm feeling. What about Doc, man?
You
So
know,
we
he-
thought
he-
we were going to see something tonight, learn a little something about Doc. And he kept pretty much similar rotation, although he didn't play Montrez at all, which was a mistake. I don't know.
I think he made situational substitutions. Like at one point, he was going to put Thibault in because of the situation, but things
Yeah.
changed, and then he put him back on the bench. Then at the end, he put all defenders in.
Hmm.
I mean, that was just being conscious of what has to be done at the moment, and he hasn't done that for a long time. So maybe he might be getting better.
Our starters won us the game.
Yeah,
For sure.
But I like when he utilizes this bench, and he did kind of, because he played everybody that normally is supposed to get tick except for Montrezl Harrell, because the other 2 are not going to see the light of day unless we're blowing a team out. So, if you want to see Saban Lee or Julian Champagne, we got to be up by like 20-something points within the last
Right.
minute to be able to see them.
well, I don't
But,
expect to see them.
he gotta figure out a way to get this guy Montrez in there, and you got this guy in here struggling.
Yeah, that is
He's
ridiculous.
struggling. This dude is struggling. You can't tell me nothing. All right, I don't sit here and claim to be the NBA basketball guru, but this ain't rocket science. You got a man struggling, cut his time down.
And
Yeah,
Normally,
it's
yo,
What
listen.
game is he watching?
Here's the thing.
'Cause he
Normally,
watches
people get
things-
sent to the G League for this type of play.
exactly.
But they're paying him so much money, they just can't.
I hate the
They
money
that's-
can
aspect
cut
of
his
this game.
minutes.
Yeah, shame on them for that.
Shame
They
on them
can
for
cut
that.
his minutes.
You have to
as
take
well.
that loss. I watched Matt Geiger get paid millions on top of millions on top of millions, and he wasn't even in the game ever. So, I mean, because he getting 10 million, that don't mean lose potentially. You know what I mean? This is one of my analogies. I compare him being in there not doing nothing to the Eagles defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, having his safeties 50 yards off the line of scrimmage at the snap of every ball, and we getting killed. But we winning, but they could potentially go severely
Listen,
wrong.
besides the bully attitude, supposedly bully, because I think Montrez is a bigger bully than PJ.
Exactly. I think
in my
Yang
eyes.
is a bigger bully
In my
than
eyes. But
You're
besides-
not wrong, Bernie.
listen, besides the bulliness, right? Supposedly the toughness attitude, the quote unquote Philly style that everyone loves. What does he really bring to the table? Because when I look at Matisse Thybulle, even though he don't give you too much points, players are afraid to pull up, knowing that this man is in the vicinity and the shot could be blocked, whether it's from behind, from the side, or in your face. Matisse is like really trying to block your shots. You don't see that. Like this man only jumps 2 centimeters off the ground.
He poses no threat, in my opinion. I just don't see a opponent like, oh man, PJ Tucker. It's 4-on-5.
Yeah, well, Ron, right now, listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Bang Bang Yang, for real, earned his spot. So it's a battle between him and Shake Milton for that 6-man position. Because the first substitution made, if Shake wasn't on that floor, is going to George all day.
Yeah. Hey Ron, for the record, PJ Tucker is 6'5".
Well, he's talking about Harold.
I know, but the truth is Harold 6'7" who can't protect the rim nor defend any position. He can defend better than PJ Tucker.
Yeah,
in my
I'm gonna
opinion.
have to disagree with you there.
And he
So-
looked scary. His look is
All
more
right, look,
effective
what
than
I'm saying
he
is-
can,
all right.
than PJ
See,
Tucker
see.
can do physically.
See, here's the thing here. Because what we're lacking is points from PJ Tucker, right? So if in your eyes, Trez don't defend well, and PJ can't shoot to save his life, that's what I'm saying. Shave the minutes a little bit. Let Trez, because Trez can get to the line.
And
He's
he only had,
physical.
like,
He
3
ends up on the
rebounds, like,
line.
Exactly.
He's
Yeah.
Averaging
physical.
3
He's gonna
rebounds.
try and his best to get a point or get to the free throw line. And he's not a bad free throw shooter. So we're gonna get some numbers somehow from him, which
at
we
least
not
be
getting
out
from
there
PJ.
intimidating
So
people.
take a
PJ
little
isn't
bit of those
intimidating nobody.
freaking minutes that he's hogging up, doing absolutely nothing with, and give it to Montrez. Point blank.
Exactly. He had 7 rebounds in 16 minutes the other night. I mean, Tucker's not getting it. He averaging like 3.8 rebounds. Power forward, technically.
Yeah, he's got
he's
no
our four.
hustle. He's not hustling at
He's
all.
not old.
Did you
He's
watch him tonight? We talked
too
about
old
this
to hustle.
before game. He stands in the middle on defense and just kind of like stands in front of people, like he's doing a little dance. And that's about it. It's really all you get.
Offense, he's just in the corner. But
Exactly.
fortunately, they pay attention to him because he's not really getting any shots.
They
mean,
throw
not
him
gonna
the
be a
ball and he
creator,
just
so-
passes it. He's
I
like,
got
he's
screwed
like
around
Simmons
expecting him to
standing
really
in the
score.
freaking corner.
I know you guys seen the clip when we played the Hornets. Whoever was commentating, like while he was shooting, made a mockery of him. It was oh my god! It's somewhere all over the Sixers 24/7 page. You'll see
I
it.
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
PJ Tucker in the corner. Oh no! He's like, don't shoot it.
Yeah.
It's almost as bad as 2-5 in the corner.
Oh my goodness, man.
It's serious. He just gets it and passes it. Like he's afraid to shoot all of a sudden.
Speaking of 2-5, man, if 2-5 was our power forward instead of him, it'd even be better. He's nothing. I'm got to the point where I don't even like him. I don't want no see no player get hurt.
That guy's not gonna play that position. Like, remember, they was trying to make him play just a small forward position, and he didn't want to. He's like, I'm point guard. And if it wasn't his way, it was the highway. So
Okay, but anyway,
Well, so who's a better defender right now? Asked Sims. PJ or Thibault? I'm going Thibault.
I'm going
Every
Thibault.
single day of the
Thibault,
week.
easily.
I'm going
Twice on
Thibault.
Sunday.
Younger, more athletic, more energetic across the board.
Thibault
PJ has
can-
nothing on Thibault.
Thibault plays the passing lanes. Thibault knows how to block a shot. So if you want to talk to me about defense, I'm going Thibault.
Thibault will get what I don't know what Jose just said because I kind of was reading something at the time he said it, but he'll at least steal. He'll get blocks. He'll get rebounds. He might
And
even
he
get
can
a couple
drive every now and
points.
then and put up a left hand layup.
Every time he scores, I'm just like bonus points because that's what they are.
Exactly. I know, but we won though, so I mean, the rhetoric seemed to be kind of negative.
Yeah, well, what do you guys think about the Cavaliers?
Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
Every year they seem to like they're getting better, but
Yeah, well, now they got what? They have D. Mitch,
Yeah.
right? I don't
Yep.
know who else. I know we played them preseason and won, but that doesn't mean a daggone
they're
thing.
only one game we're one game away from them. So it's not like, they're doing that much better than us.
Exactly.
The teams to catch right now are, Milwaukee and Boston. And to be honest with you, since it's so early in the season, we're only a few games behind them.
Yeah, pretty much. But I got Boston being a number 1 seed in the East, barring any injury or something, man. They just a well-oiled machine. But we can beat Milwaukee because of what they rely on. Like the what's his name? The 3-point shooting 7-footer dude. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
I don't even think he's that much.
Lopez?
Like,
oh,
they rely on him and guys like Portis. That's not guaranteed.
Right.
But I don't care to be. I just want to be one of the top 4 seeds.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Just
that.
have some home
Fine with that.
games.
We still
See
have
what the number 1 seed has gotten us.
we still have a good 60-some games to go. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's a long
Yeah,
season.
it's a long season. So it's really hard to assess anything. But so far right now, what grade do you get a Sixers? Considering the circumstances and everything,
to me, it's kind of hard to grade them.
the
because
team
of-
that's going to play Wednesday, put it in that, how would you grade that team if you had to give them a grade going into the game against Cleveland?
Well, I mean, they're up for a grade because they're already a quarter into the season. So if I had to give them a grade right now,
What happened?
I don't know what just happened. Like I got
Me
booted.
neither.
We all got booted. So did Jose.
Yeah.
Ah!
Live?
There you go.
yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyway,
The grade.
anyway, what I was saying is right now we're a quarter into the season. They're up for a grade. So if I had to give them a grade, it was gonna be a B-, but this bench and this second unit is trying so hard. Shake Milton balling out of his mind. I gotta give him a B+.
That's what I was thinking.
I gotta give them a B+ because they trying. They out there trying. It's not like they're not trying. They don't, we didn't see a lack of effort when the 3 stars went down. They played and they played pretty well. It's pretty exciting to watch the ball move like that because everyone's complaining about the dribble, 3 minutes of ISO when you only got 24 seconds on the shot clock. And we didn't see that. We saw a lot of ball movement. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a B+ on this one.
I'm
Me
just gonna
too.
go right in the middle and give them a straight up B.
Yeah.
But there's still so many things they can improve upon, especially with the rebounding, especially with the time clock, like the pace.
As far as rebounding is concerned, I don't that's not a lack of effort, I think, on they just small. We are a small team. We got Embiid, then our next tallest player is 6'9".
But we were doing better rebounding without Embiid. It doesn't make any sense. It's like they're trying
Yeah,
harder
it does
without
make
him
sense to me
there.
because these guys are out there hustling.
Embiid takes that hustle away.
Height don't matter if as long as you got some bunnies and you can jump and you got effort and you're resilient, you're gonna go get that rebound. So
You saw
height is not
House
even
jump up
affected.
there for a couple slam dunks and fall on his rear. I mean, he's trying.
The miles per hour is down by Embiid coming back, and that's not like necessarily a bad thing. It's just a fact. So the rebounds is not going to be like it was when you had them guys out there running around like rabbits, hustling and grinding, and So it's hard to complain with a win. Not necessarily complain, but hard to say what you need when you're winning. So I can
They got
assess
to win a
better when
record
we
without
lose.
the big 3. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with a B. They have plenty of room for improvement and plenty of games to improve. So
Well,
I mean,
Embiid
I think
getting
if we were going into a championship right now, it'd probably be another second round exit right now. If it were right now,
right
They got
now,
some
they
things
got to
to
get it
clean up.
together.
they definitely got some things that
Yeah, they got to get it
improve
together.
on. I wouldn't say clean up. I would say improve on
They need to
simply
do
because
something
of the point of
drastic
the season.
before the
Drastic.
trade deadline. They need to do
Drastic as
something
far as
drastic,
what?
please. I
Like,
swear. Like if I
specify.
have to see 82 games of this, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna
Up here,
lose my
PJ?
mind.
He's not going anywhere.
Well, yeah, he's a fixture. 30
I don't-
minutes a game, buddy.
I
To
don't
the end of
think
the
they
season,
can trade him.
bar
can
the
they?
injury.
They gotta wait till
Stuck
after
with
they gotta wait till to the trade line. They're supposed to keep him till after the All-Star break.
Mm.
Can't get traded before that.
But they took him for the playoffs. I hate saying that. It's so ridiculous.
And it's a
but
bunch of people, that's just washed into the idea. Oh no, he just waits till the playoffs. What has he done in the playoffs? He got a ring, but where was he like the focal point or the difference maker in any playoffs? He was on Miami lost.
I just said it, Craig. You gotta get rid of this fool. I'm sorry. I don't want him here. I don't want him here.
he
Yeah.
wants to get rid of PJ.
yeah.
don't know.
miss him at all.
I'll trade him for cheesesteak ingredients. You know what I'm saying? And then go share it with all the major cheesesteak
say
shops
that.
in Philly.
I don't know, man. We still have a roster slot open. Come on. They trade away Isaiah Joe. They trade away freaking Bassey. Why not just keep him?
I'd
They
love to
weren't
have
doing
Bassey in
anybody
that
any
spot that he
harm.
got.
They didn't do anybody any harm.
The only way I'm gonna say keep him is if he ain't getting 30 minutes a game. That's it.
Yeah, that's my complaint.
He need to get
My complaint is partially with
You want me
Doc.
to be satisfied? 20 minutes tops for PJ. 20 minutes tops. So if he's supposed to be that good and that good a defender, well then throw him in there the majority of the fourth then.
Yeah, play him like
He
you
needs to
play
be
Tease.
Huh?
Play me like you play Tease.
Yeah.
He's just like a defender.
Well, Tease is
He's
not
good.
even getting 20,
Yeah,
15
right?
for that matter, 10. But how Harold just couldn't get nothing. It baffles me. That's
know.
ridiculous to me.
Why do you bring a guy in and then not play him? Doesn't make any damn sense.
Exactly. And he almost effective presence on the block. He
Mhm.
really is.
Mhm.
He's down there banging
Absolutely.
for
Absolutely.
And
rebounds.
listen, his ability to hype up the game is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
Exactly. How many
Yep.
offensive rebounds did we have today?
We had 10.
10. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, we had 10.
37
That's not
total,
bad.
though. That was garbage sauce.
Didn't B have any? Well, I'm sure he's not an
Sure did.
offensive rebounder. That's just not in his
Oh,
repertoire.
offensive rebounding? Nah, I doubt it.
'Cause
Anyway,
Embiid had what, 8 rebounds?
who?
Embiid.
I
10.
don't know.
How many rebounds did he have?
Embiid? 7.
7. That's a concern of
8.
mine.
He had 8.
That's a concern of mine. That's one of them.
Yeah,
Like you come on, man.
you're 7 feet tall.
Yeah, but Toby normally not getting 10, so Toby was all over the place down there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Toby normally he's not getting 10. So you take 2 from Toby, that's kind of what he gets, and you could have gave them to Embiid. So he out rebounded Embiid a couple times. You could put it like that because Toby don't always give you 10 rebounds.
Mhm.
No, I don't expect it from him. Toby give me 7, 8 rebounds. I'm all right with that. I expect 10 rebounds from Embiid every
Yeah.
game. I
Yeah,
think
but that's what I'm
should
saying. Like I gave a bold prediction, for Toby to give us 25 with Embiid on the floor and 10 rebounds. He balled out.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was balling.
He balled out.
And he kind of efficient too. Like his shots, like you got confidence in him. Like
Yeah, he's
those
not
like
taking up the whole
one-handers
damn
in the
he
lane.
shot
shot clock,
60%.
man.
He shot 60% from the field.
Yeah.
You gotta give him credit.
Yep.
All right, y'all. I think it's getting. to be
Yeah, that's our time right there.
Yeah.
You see it. Jenny reminded us before we go crazy.
I'll see it across the top.
You see it across the top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. You know where to find us? Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the East 360 podcast, because if you ain't here, we don't know where you at.
Yep.
Make
No
No
sure
te
you
olvides de decirle
hit
a un
that
amigo que le
subscribe
diga a un
button.
amigo que le diga a un amigo. Wepa.
Wait, pa.
Hit that
Subscribe.
subscribe button and give us a
Yeah,
like.
hit the subscribe, hit them likes. Go on Spotify, give us those 5-star ratings. You know you want to. Look out for your squad. Let's
See
go,
y'all on
Sixers.
Wednesday versus the Cavs.
Have a great night. Also tomorrow.